Call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. My name's Kanawak from Great Millstone, Toronto. Doing a lesson here. Today is November the 27th, 2018. We're approaching the new year, and things aren't getting better in this place. Things are actually getting worse, and as you see here in this article, BBC News from over there in the UK said GM to slash jobs and close 8 plants, and they're gonna close a plant right here in Ontario, Canada, in a place called Oshawa, which is gonna devastate that city, because that city is known for being the motor city of Ontario, so to speak, and that's what basically like that's what the city of Oshawa thrives off of. It thrives off the automotive industry. So right now, once they shut that plant down, the economy and the revenue of that city is gonna go down completely, man. And it's already bad there, with crime, drugs, and all these things. It's just gonna get worse, but that's affecting these dirty ass Edomites, man. Because it's mostly a hick town, where these damn crackers live. But you have Jakes who live out there and stuff, so that's gonna make that region worse, and yeah, man, the curses are befalling you damn devils, man, because you guys are losing your power, and you peons, you guys are losing power from your own elites. Really, ultimately, the Most High is the one who's in control, because he prophesied this thing, man. He prophesied this, GM to slash jobs and close 8 plants. General Motors, GM, plans to halt production at 5 factories in North America and cut more than 14,000 jobs. The U.S. car maker has also announced it will close 3 plants outside of North America by the end of 2019. So, and I believe they also have a plant in Korea, and other plants as well. I said the move follows rising costs and slower car sales, and come as the firm focuses on this lineup of trucks, electric and self-driving vehicles. But this whole self-driving vehicle and electric vehicle thing is just, they're trying to make you people like the Jetsons, man. And all, what's that other movie, Demolition Man, and all these. They're trying to make this place like the real, like, real life, like a real life sci-fi life, like living, man. You have self-drive vehicle cars and shit. Ultimately, all these self-drive vehicle cars are monitored, man. They can monitor your every movement and stuff. Like how you need gas to fuel a vehicle. If your battery dies in these electric cars, like, what the fuck are you gonna do, man? You can't move that car. All these things they try to come across as it's gonna be economical. It's gonna be friendly to the ecosystem, whatever. But it's all BS, man. It's just a way just to make you people passive and like robots, It says, but the reconstruction drew stiff criticism from politicians, including President Donald Trump. I am not happy about it, he said of the plans, which undercut his claims that his policies are spurring a revival in the U.S. auto industry, which he knew all this was gonna happen, man. He can't stop shit. He's a part of this whole plan. You get a quick scripture, man. In Ecclesiastes 12, because Ecclesiastes 12, it mentions about the grinding ceasing. The Most High is gonna stop. He's gonna stop the grind and the work. the whole economy here. So for you people who's mainly our people, for our, if any of our people is working in a GM plant or any of these major corporations that they're shutting down all throughout North America, Elder Tahar, he's been bringing all the which is stuff that we already certain brothers already know all these stuff, because we do, or we have different ventures that we're into. But yeah, there's app-based businesses or jobs that you could have, you know, where you don't have to work for anybody. You could set your own hours. You just have to be willing to get up, and if you own a vehicle, it's a bonus, So you have to have means. You have to have. You can't be narrow-minded. You have to have. Um, you know, you can't be like in a closed in. You can't be boxed in. You have to be open mind. You have to be open-minded, so to speak, and know how to fend for yourself. If you do happen to lose your job, and you know, everybody who's throughout these camps, the experienced brothers, the heads of different camps. If there's certain guys in your camps that don't have a job or they don't know how to make a buck, but you have a business and you're able to help a brother out. And that particular brother may have a car or he may be able to do certain things. He may have a skill or just the will. Help a brother out, man. It says Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. I start at 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. So while you're young, not when you're old, when you're old. For a lot of a lot of people, they watch our videos, but like, what, I'm gonna join a camp maybe in 2-3 years, man. I just wanna live my life and have a little fun. Then I settle down and come back and serve the Lord. But but the Lord's not looking for you when you're having fun and when you're ready to settle down. He's looking for for young men who's zealous, who when they hear the word, they're just gonna drop all their they're gonna drop arms, so to speak. Basically, that they're gonna drop what they're doing and come in this thing, man, and not hesitate, so to speak. That's what I'm trying to say. It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. So the people who's high positions and stuff, it's gonna get so bad out here that they're even gonna get nervous, man. Because there's gonna be all kind of chaos in the streets, riots, protests, looting, all kind of destruction, man. A lot of crime happening. When shit really hits the fan, man. When the economy really crashes, and all corporations are out of business, all businesses are out of business, all governments or whatever, all major governments are shut down. You know, that's when shit's really gonna hit the fan, man. And the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. What's the window? That represents the future. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's what's going on right now. Music, look at the music industry right now. It's not like how it used to be back in the 70s, 80s, 60s, and prior. We listen to older music. With me as a young man, as I listen to older music, before my time, while I was born in the late 80s, and if I listen to music, even during the 90s and the 80s and even 70s, it has more meaning and it has more of a message, and you could listen to it. And and feel happy, and just feel happy, because music is supposed to make you glad. When you hear a song, it's supposed to, make you happy, and make you, just have a better day. But this music is just garbage, man. You might listen to a song, it's catchy, and then it's not even a real instrument. They just play, these damn instrumentals are just all these synthetic sounds and shit. Not even real instruments. It's just a bunch of man-made noise. That's all it is. This modern day music. It's not real music. But it says it says miss the production cuts more the production cuts come as buyers in North America have turned away from smaller cars to bigger vehicles such as SUVs and trucks, which now make up 70% of total U.S. car purchases. Yeah, people are purchasing bigger vehicles, because they're able to withstand more wear and tear. Miss Barra said GM wants to invest in electric and autonomous vehicles, which are expected to drive future industry growth. She is also responding to rising costs, including from new tariffs on materials such as steel, while preparing the firm for the next downturn after the U.S. car sales peaked in 2016. The company said the plan would help it save £6 4.7 billion pounds by the end of 2020. So yeah, man, this shit, man, is gonna, man, this whole economy, the amount of corporations that's shutting down, like Sears, what else out here? The Target stores. There's many different corporations that's just been slashing jobs. Kmart and all kinds of shit. All these big corporations, they're cutting their job. They're cutting their budget, or they're cutting their jobs, trying to pocket more, from their corporations. So it's all a big scheme and just robbery of the people, because if they really wanted to have people working jobs and making so-called money, they would be able to. But this money is not even worth anything, man. So really, you're really us working. We're not even working for real money. We're just working just to survive. Where they're giving us paper. You know, these Fiat Notes. Which is not backed by anything. You're just able to trade it, and you're able to exchange it for goods, but it's not really worth anything, because once the economy shuts down, we're not going to be able to trade this money for any goods, for any food, water, shelter. It's just going to be useless, because it's not really backed by anything. It's not gold. It's not a cattle. It's not land. It's nothing attainable. It's not a really asset. It's just an illusion. So this whole money system is just bullshit, man. But yeah, man. So with that, let us say Kal Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Kal Halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Shai, Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles again. And peace and bless to the brothers out there doing the works in truth and sincerity. With that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasha Allah and Shalom.